actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on
the
magic time. The free jigs, so then maybe no beauty, so the bad jigs and every jigs got to so. My yen do bonbon so that. Why? Bonbon. On them send it, a good nature. But then the Europa League games, so. And see a baby shim said the Hunsem near her and Champions League matches, of course, no. A Hunsen summer and also I bet change now, would you so at a bear tier for live on Facebook and one is our Facebook. Oko search engine now was such a pure FM TV. I was searching over to me Jumadi B. Sanso and 1 HD televisions here live on your multi TV decoder, which you are here also. Well, and something also, about Christian.
Chairman,
I remember run some Ghana Football Association launch Elite Talent Identification program be na dentina weba 30 years of Kreku outlining the vision. I say adeba kwa ne kind of campaign promise no eti Jumadi Omudi no. Bernard Lepet is a Ghana Football Association technical director. Also adding some to Jani in Ebabe. Question interview with Erling Haaland and I interview the snippets kakrabeba I'll say many things or a whole lot of things. Yes, I say it's a football there and can I do who mama say and I was saying the band so sabania or say football and can I do who crisis here or the Avutobin so the Black Stars Management Committee said the Omanya before Ghana and planes to Qatar and Qatar and also the Baba El Hasi. Agra Suffolk up to Bamako, Mali. Has a team on the call. Panyinfo Ediache in Shawdo. Na de ne TSN ra. Abane Castle Bemo Muska and Sana Omo dia Omako. Babisi names are Bansika and Yadia Omonsaka. Yabaho some Kwame Prado Akasa Edia Fahon. Game no, we understand say GTV Sports Plus. We show it live on television 4 p.m. Ghana time in Ghana Fuji Nabinya Biare. Mali honum. Galka any other bodies any well wishes the Kokoma Accra to Folk. Now Mohammed Polo to say Wakasa dia fa hearts of folk. African campaign almost starting no. Wakasa edia fa ho. Sanso ena yebehwe has voka say any plans omantimi ankobi omomepra ene ehon sense radio voca. I didn't send to on social media. I don't some beba. Asantikodoko management. CEO and a dental martin in charge of international relations. Omo the many chemo Belize. Na Belize ono. And then omo a CEO dental countryman Songo. I am member of the communications team. And Samson Dean, our African origin and sports tourism. Almost a penny omunana ekem abum. Ede omania chimu and so ewo beli so tini nyina no ya de honsam and so eba and some no de edoso ya bo anu de na chese ye bebo ehon body se de nyina begu e de am etie for ansana jumadi no abewe UEFA Champions League games no koso Chelsea at the point no more das here e bro bo game no na so ba beto ase ansa Chelsea share AC Milan by 3 Chelsea better second on the table saying and group no because say other groups no how do you see the chances of AC Milan and no nyina no ya de hon some eba e wujumadi so Chris said to say minim sandra games ready udi echiri pa na results the be we shocking but AC Milan not scoring is shocking
they shocking ne Chelsea AC Milan 3-0 not Chelsea winning but a margin of a win no and now Mr. Chelsea be winning quite very close contest
2-1
maybe a 1-0 2-1 win
3-2
but 2-0 win but to beat AC Milan 3-0 there now I wasn't expecting apart from that in there I think no results was surprising.
Well, Erling Haaland again scored 2. He had a brace. That is a goal machine. Brantiano. I know Dean. Obi Trice. Chairman can come. As a result, to be surprised. And Chelsea, you know, AC Milan not scoring.
AC Milan 2 losses in the last 19 games from last season. Good form, Rafael Leao playing so well. Yes, Chelsea as a Nyoma Mukakra. Kai say Champions League near the Pam Thomas Tuchel. Inti na shaking kakra o man Champions League na see ye. And so enra ball no my sun here da English football ni Italian football mu. First half no AC Milan quite good. Second half the last 25, 20 minutes, 50 minutes, they were completely off. Mekai AC Milan, omo Chelsea competition. Chelsea for no so a lot of course, Graham Potter, Englishman, or some English Imranti and Meka, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek, Ben Chilwell, name them, all of those fine English players in your Moma or Mamua Quenya, and me sure say Nano pay coach Gareth Southgate. So I can't say about 45 days to the World Cup. So or prepare the final squad now. Or shed in more Trent Alexander and old boy. That was on Tuesday, and I resume so more boy. But I am more of a confidence win for team friend Chelsea. Back-to-back wins. 2-1 against Crystal Palace, 3 against AC Milan. Aubameyang getting a goal. Wesley Fofana first goal in the Champions League. But again, injuries away AC Milan team Ibrahimovic. A lot of players are injured. Florenzi, Salamikas, but again, mean to me now, and I mean to me now, and cause injuries away AC Milan as and Omulusu sad game. But at the end of the day, Chelsea quality, met me, cause Nukremunye, ne was so and. We should just look forward for a great season for Chelsea. And I'm saying, I need to send Kessia Apiasen. So, player, Rhys James, Bobo say, yeah. Nah, just ne value ne Kosura, nesa. But at the end of the day, Mike Mignan, Chipra, goalkeeper, Romanian goalkeeper for AC Milan. I think, for example, Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois, and Andre Lone in the Real Madrid will struggle. Into the Ben and Mike Mignan, but the Ben at Theo Hernandez, but these are factors. I was Stefano Pioli. So, but again, I think the most surprising results, of course, were the Sanchez Pizjuan. Dortmund, they cost Sevilla. The last game for Julian Lopetegui, but at the end of the day, not surprising because Erling Haaland, I think, is 17 goals. 18. Okay, so we are now in your October. Your November.
First week of October.
Your November, December World Cup. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, season baby max 31st May. Abrante Sabusumi be our 10 goals.
Over 70.
Oh yes, most likely. Let me say Abrante before the start of the season. Abrante be Haaland to score over 40 goals. So try no £15. I'm on the cash out of £600. And wow. Say, oh yeah, now man. I'm saying the total winning £1,500, and I'm for now on the £600. Haaland, the Ukrainian. Me share Haaland and I'm around. Oh, because how did Real Madrid miss out on this guy? How is it possible, sir? How is it possible, sir? Paul Pogba, boy, danger, Erling Haaland. Abrante and a monster. So I better say Man City, Ashegua, nay Haaland. And Man City for the likelihood some bet me Champions League, no. And I think I was saying, how do we stop Haaland? I think I have some few solutions. We'll see how.
Okay, well, and the amount for projections. Based on, I don't say no crimes. The Pepe Suarez become once.
Yeah, based on
the level. The trend now. Yeah. And they say or trust to say yeah. Level bay any goals to do say na branch fan Haaland. E bet me I said Man City. Chairman crazy. Now we become 18 goals.
Actually Haaland.
Yeah. Actually he has scored 19 goals, not 18. 19 in 12 games for Man City. And the man here too dangerous.
19 in 12
games.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 5 in the Champions League, 14 in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, or 5 in the Champions League. And on 9, yeah.
Double check.
Okay. But I know say 19.
Okay.
Let's find out. Minimum of 5 in the Champions League and or 14
in the league.
That makes it 19. Chairman, I think sir, the money is so crazy. He said for a player only almost 30 games in the Premier League. Chairman, so far in all time history, I can't say for a player be almost 30 games in the Champions League, you know. A branch of Erling Haaland numbers, you know, and a was for a player almost 30 games in the Champions League. So far in the Champions League, just 22 games. And in those 22 games, Abrante am in 28 goals in the Champions League. And per that projection amount for Iron Chairman, say, oh, shall screen is on this projection atuso. So about every minute for in the Premier League for Man City, per this projection, any trend, you know, Chairman Obesha 71 goals in the Premier League. Say all competition at this scoring rate. So he Premier League in free ho. Now in all competitions, you know, so shall Abrante current rate there. How many goals will be to me at the end of the season? Chairman, Omama 95 at the end of the season in all competition. So about every minute bia, every minute bia, or about every minute bia na, I think so be say 1 or 2 goals. Have you double check his numbers?
19.
Yes, he has 19 goals. He has 5 in the Champions League, 14 in the league. So he has 19 goals.
Also, if he plays every minute in the Premier League, 71 goals.
Yes.
All competitions at kind scoring rate 95.
Yes.
If he plays every minute in every competition, 102.
That is not possible. Say on team more every minute on your machine. And there's a certain point per bit may in a film.
80 target 71 plus.
Yes.
71 plus.
But again, I will say a place your record says it's not just about Haaland getting the goals. Say services Nisu Jaya. So Bernardo Silva, Kelvin De Bruyne, and when one Cancelo, so our money supplies now there could be a shortage.
The supplies will always go.
Yes,
and that is how they are playing now.
Yeah, so in case, so it will be quite besides so. But say in Rasa game now, go be your best na Pep Guardiola or so in South, you know. But yes, I mean, Sesiane, Claire, or no, Abejinemo, or make you so much. The team was already there, but. Let's just hope say one Cancelo Umpra. You hope you say Phil Foden and lose the form. Bernardo Silva will not be off because services no bank one there left right niti nebo bebia Jackie Chan style go bia up bia no obet media ma but say can I say defending no so yeah dear back one I was players no here because I'm imagining, for example, 1-on-1. Yade obit say Vidic and Ricardo Carvalho. A man is all marking. Minim the entire teams still no move style of be defending again. I think so. Or your player will be here man marking or man defender back. Say, for example, Eric Bequin versus Daniel Coleman.
So, Aquan strength no, and now. The man is space, ball to space, and he has the
man marking no sanko benyo bit say maybe a Ramos in his prime and a Puyol in his prime. And of course, sanko move dressing room hall bar in the dugout, no more bar. O sanka o hokra na o sha say so tete ne kakra o twini you know now tino now you know to frustrate him because one frustrating na said you're not single-mindedness or a player your person and I say or share second goal no 9 touches 4 shots on target and Manchester City for statistics no was and some more ball
the number of shots now
Man City ball shots
over 30 shots
yes over 30 shots and I'm say 16 on target
yeah
oh god
I ready to so and yeah compare goalkeeper no see a lot of saves. And now we have a lot of saves. Total shots 30. And we 16 there on target.
And I could be again. I'm more shot on target.
There be about total shots of 2 off target back.
Nene, say back on target. Okay, 2 shots, 1 off target.
Yes.
Now the back I blocked. And you okay, block shot 1.
Obi can suggestions to stop Abranti chairman.
Suggestions no coach is in ayo. Oma yemfa.
But
I say Messi season. Obi
say Obese the first goal. Now we make you how many touches? Just 9 touches.
No, the second goal.
The second goal. No, just 9 touches.
9 touches, 4 on target, 4 shots on target, 2 goals.
So I think the best way to stop him, to cut the supplies.
Now, how do you cut the supplies? That's the thing.
But
Manchester City plays in a way you can't cut the
because supplies now, I said, when you play with me, football, not create a chance on his own. So the supplies in the bank, he will finish it. And a difficulty there, but if you want to stop Haaland from scoring there, then make sure there's a supply line.
But supply the coach Freddie is here because cutting the supply lines. Man City is a team. Even centre backs are creative.
And now Kevin De Bruyne move you.
Exactly. One man who cuts supply. Who are you cutting? Because Bernardo Silva is creative.
Yes.
Riyad Mahrez is creative.
Phil Foden
is creative.
Juan Cancelo
is creative.
Yeah.
Oh, even their centre backs are creative.
Yeah.
It is sometimes.
So you stop the player. Nipa na because supplies need there and just a game ni na man to man marking and so technically impossible into nipa back on Haaland no na Cheba said was very able to stop Fernando Torres well but it was a defender back could be man that's the only way because
and they not Jamie Carragher can or say when you have a player like Haaland now or starting the way starting now or say the advantage is for him not for defenders, because to play against him also Dakra and he used himself as an example. Or say Emrana Thierry Henry what super form. Or say Liverpool versus Arsenal. Or say one Nana Diachin. Nana Junior, how am I going to stop this guy? How am I going to stop this guy? Then I mean you know that kind of thing. And see Haaland at the end they say they also say this is Udia Kosa record. And at the end, I one thing.
Yeah, or a monster.
Oh yeah. And see, probably we have to look at how Aston Villa did it. Because Aston Villa on board 1-1. Aston Villa near 1-1. How many City 1-1?
And how many mob of grass one she go?
Aha. But no T. City for in such a way say. So do I didn't go Haaland. No one can so say.
Chamaina man you because in the Champions League now was 5 no. City are 11. In the league was 14, but City are 29. So even without Abranti and without Haaland Krano, City is still dangerous. Because Champions League was 5 goals no. City are 11 goals in the Champions League. League no Man City and lead the goal scoring chart. Arsenal net top Premier League ni die. Ba petit mo ashe goal do power league ni mo Man City they score 29. Emu 14 pe and Abranti na she. So even without him there are other players who might contribute to 15 goals for Man City so far in the Premier League. And that's what makes Man City very dangerous to play against. So Haaland the cry and Shah chairman, their goals coming from all other aspects of their game, and to play against them, too difficult, quite unpredictable.
Well, there is this petition, Andy, a petition to the UK government and Parliament, signed by 404,679. Petition to have Erling Haaland removed from the Premier League for being a robot.
After the game, Jack Grealish didn't not a man of the match. Or say. Company can go keep a catch say Haaland no nyini so yinipa.
And maybe we can say also man papa the trouble not trade the making of Haaland because akwanu oye uni said the last weekend say bia on the ball no mobile he will score na Juma see as one make goal and that is what make Manchester City this season more dangerous. Say on a good day for City one year from a good team. It's Chelsea for winning. Yes, they say I didn't know 1.8 million.
I say
petition no 1.8 million people have signed. Yes, 1.8 million. Say you say UK on say petition be say no. It take more than 100,000 and it take number be. It's the Parliament to discuss it. I'm just saying Parliament for you raise yourself now. Best say as we grad. I say, Mr. Speaker, I want to petition too. I want to say that. What's any Brabrico Galamse? Udi Haaland. Any Brabrico, but that guy is a monster. He's a monster. I'm imagining with the kind of no. Well, Pep Guardiola seems to be right. I mean, letting Gabriel just go, Omar Yako, Sterling, you know. Clearly, I mean, he wanted to create space for Haaland to flourish.
And moreover, so no, I'm saying, Sanya we are CCTN, how they missed out on Hurricane. Because me sure sank Hurricane so be more Musana this week.
Hurricane, I'm sure that no. Haaland, Banana, Real Madrid for Nigeria. Oh, and then I say, everybody says there is a clause we say 2 years of Madrid. Pepsi didn't contract him. That is, I'll say, Obi or Ekas out of Nigeria. Sinu, Nani Papano. They said, Papano. Alan, no, was there the last time he can't be Michael Pearson? No, come about Rhys James. He never pay very influential on the career, man. The Chelsea deal, never pan the money happen here. Even though he's the agent, the necessity there, so it was allowed Papa the money happen here. And then the other Papa, our friend stands the body say, "Go to the above a Bonabetino." So be a Bonabeti, well done. Da, our quality. Tianyo Museno, Kai Behu. Yanyomono, Saliba versus Haaland. And you be Mujasam. A bay Mujasam.
Facebook now, so we call now movie as one the best of the book about Khalidou Koulibaly. Say, why security man or that?
Yes, sir, we here.
Where Pepe. Person me who Porto Man City Pepe.
But Pepe is a record as a okay.
I saw be on there saying they are aggressive pa. Me who defender now bet me a stopping me no me who defender ne football pa no me
I am thinking saying suddenly I care about stopping the supplies. How do you stop the supplies?
No, the supplies they're impossible. Because so boy Ikaye Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kelvin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish.
Mekai, and we know Guardiola is a smart coach. Even though, of course, sometimes they can say he overthinks. The same overthink you're losing to Chelsea, who's on body we need 6 against without playing a DM. I'm not Barca, I'm not Real Madrid. I'm not Mourinho, I'm not aggressive. One of the games he decided to use, we need 2-1. One of the games he decided to use right back in the face, Dani Alves, as the creator. The midfielders in there born we move banana Obama Dani Alves. And Man City team but it will take a team the amount, for instance, if you're playing against Real Madrid, the people who are supposed to create the brain, cutting the number to a few. Because there is also a Vinicius, there is also a Benzema. How you have to deal with. Also creative players. And Sabia, can midfielders in creating and say wingers will be creative now. Omajumanu will be to stop Vinicius, to stop Benzema, and to create a similar creativity. We want to watch those kind of games. But this season, I think the team to beat Man City.
But after Manchester United hat-trick and Erling Haaland, Omubisa Pep say difference between Messi and Haaland. I say Pep answer the buyer say, I say Messi does it on his own, but Haaland ain't any teammates to be scoring the goals.
Absolutely. Oh, of course, but it's true.
This is the routine and Obisu Bagre say here. Oh, stop it, supply, but supplies the doors. Supplies in Manchester City team.
Supplies the doors. Maybe a motivated, very good day Rudiger.
Ultimate.
Rudiger is a young kind of defender. Sunday special kind of defender.
I'm just Sabi no Muya. Let's say VAR now Sababoni first and VAR in the car. No stop on your day. Last
year Rudiger named Mohamed Salah. Send a vow.
Salah new Salah. Never Salah. Oh, Salah got there. You call man got you who's die. Aquawin or say a giant too. Oh, Nidiano. The difference or say a giant. So Naza was England for ASA Oma Messi out on Haaland. Now send Obama England. Who don't know to be qualified to play for England because he was born there. But over the station, Ojinawa Akwami Penari, Kakao, Tintin Cassie, and now Osan will pace for his height. Can be a new Jaka Kuti style because stop for the simple. And you need a trouble be an answer your canoe, Ubiano. But I say, Via, no, ya no man, you go away.
Camera bet you.
Oh, ha. It's adding. You say they're already, but I also go how certain teams, especially Aston Villa, how Aston Villa dealt with Haaland. And I say it was a bad day for him. Let's just hope that Ubenya continues bad days against Arsenal. Say there. And I don't Arsenal. I've ever tell you how to stop him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Why? The best stop on that. I know.
Oh, yeah. But okay, Arsenal.
All right.
Okay.
That's like the league leaders.
Yeah. Why not?
The best stop on it.
I'm goalkeeper and the Benjamin of the match.
Okay. And it's also
okay, John. Manchester City ano pe omo twera hando na omo describe your brand here friends Erling Haaland na remember Man City for tweet na ube hu said omo see describe a brand here friends Erling Haaland ni and omo their name Erling Haaland, age 22, occupation
goal machine.
So
Jack Bauni
certain presence bono baby which I say baby a beto bia no ye go
e there for picture bia be ma say antos na support we say no baby referee spray no to from na Man City air attack ono to me ko fast spray ma referee no o musa hu no sa wo box nim ono sa hye ono
board you go say no fa den ma referee
no fa ma
referee say dimrika
eno
go do box nim.
Oh yeah.
His athleticism, massive. Oh yeah, sure. We be gonna be on Numsa on your.
No, where they say a farm boy. I seen a brabo person called Tona Sasiki to be Norway chiwo baby no ne nantwie ne nkukọ no tractor no pa bia no akọ fidi omo no asan akoda ono on pede the Champions League ni football no kra na man stress. Into no quite a 22 is thinking about a certain simple life, farmland life, the countryside. Video them say on in Manchester wow no kwan and always a lonely guy.
On the streets of Manchester. I think he was going for a walk.
Yes, a very lonely guy or a focus. And some many doctors have for a dream perfect, a mental that's a guy who is assassin. Kanipa we kuma mu owiase no because he's a mentality monster adwenu because enura say no own goal Copenhagen for share own goal third goal sanka Brent na share own goal na Haaland be share because no na cheap just say ne papa na was so kasa no ma ehu how he did it because yes your footballers some papa no ma ball to the highest levels. Mami Yusu Abedi for an example. But even Jordan is but there's a 22-year-old. Ne papa no cry and shed down more ball, to the highest level. Onye too popular, but we're creating, and at this age of 22, you'll be thinking 22 levels. Our Drew Sika or Jiwon and all of that. Onye the blank type of player. Oh yeah, simplicity is all about his job and. There's a mentality I would love to have because
And does he have friends? I'm
sure so. No, it's a
girlfriend.
Brutal.
Why they say? Said was it here? But no, we got rich superstar status. Maybe any night clubbing.
Yeah.
All that. But it looks like. And I also find how his father did it because that has his father knows about Manchester City. It was a neck fine. But to have a boy like this, simple. You don't hear a lot of things about him. You say, what could you wait? And the life in is about goal scoring. Or say he lives to score. And Savia, when you strike a beer or training one ball ma, was over center circle or not open body biabo.
Yeah.
Or no, he doesn't care. Or say, Senenaka born 3. No share 3 Oyuki.
Yeah.
22 years. Bomb chain, Andy chain, Smoke chain, Bright Osu chain, Wo chain. So Bravo, the guys, those days you injured a can't remove it, remove the back with Nassim. The Quam Gopachama, Rancham goes, said you. Also, Yakra, we will trust, or say, only we really want it. Only we really want it. Okay. And the transfer.
On any girlfriend.
On any girlfriend. Yeah. Oh.
Also a Norwegian.
I say we did. Ghana go good do a jagger. Now for boys. Jan that I go. But I go with there. I mean, I can't answer my dear. I'm saying
City board game we be about discussing.
Yeah, of course.
City board game we be about discussing.
There's only betting sites in Domoye. He said Haaland to score no. How many go be again? 1.24. 1.24. There's only say I want the head over. I beg I can be year free. Haaland to score no there. Now him say other players to score here 2 points. Bibi no. Haaland they 1.24.
And no game about 45 minutes people.
Now say no so and a lot of the coaches that's what they are doing because this season a packed. Also Nations League here mobile in Europe yeah. There's a World Cup. After World Cup no, there is the league. It's a most of league if you want to do well you need to keep your players always fresh. It's January and even similar coaching here yeah purely say or realize say he's lost the game no and they take you on the best players because he also had to fight. And
what next week
what you're saying he feels that listen the game is lost there's nothing he can do all of you come out
Rafael Ismail Benassa
all his best players out of the game now you go prepare for the Serie A and Chelsea at home what's the Man City so I'm gonna wrap it up I'm gonna wrap it up a game now no he Haaland no he the Brian Bernardo Silva no so you key players Arsenal the same thing what the heck. Oh, Anna.
Come on, now come Madrid, ne Barca, San on the cars. Yeah, no,
Arsenal, but Arsenal, Lady, how the heck? Arsenal share 1 or 2, yeah. I give the baby now. No, your friend say, Gabriel Jesus. No, he's in Chanko. No, maybe a party. Oh, no, the long conga because party already when you say, the fitness here, it looks like all the coaches at Madrid, make a Madrid, dear man. By your players, who are me a book, am I? Ujin and Bofu, or so Bobono. I said, Muntari DNB, Muntari Vest, Blasters, and the baby jet, Baba. Baby jet of Savoja, Baba. Now, yes, you're ready paradise now at Uncle. By the idea, you have 1 or 2 be, and so Kakra. I say, program free of blessed memory, Blasters, team manager. On a catcher, so we are book, I don't know. So we are Blaster 10 years on one as we got. Oh, no, your players, Bisa, but next idea. So say the trend is that all the coaches, the top players, who say we're wrapping up game now. Engine and say what stadium most of the games, first half goals, no doors. First half goals.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some guys say let's finish the game as quick as we can. Now,
and I think one advantage or one is on Sankobo World Cup.
Yes.
Taman for Kubo World Cup, no the World Cup as a pre-season.
But him say World Cup get to be a top player. Comes going to be a pedal.
Yeah, no we in World Cup. In other teams in the players in the Kubo World Cup and a after the World Cup, a very exhaustive World Cup for most of the players. When you bring a World Cup now, no if you know say another pre-season, we have a tunnel.
And Deco wanted to do to Messi, but Messi then we say also that no worry.
Only papa ne namu, only papa, no papa, no
life you papa and the girlfriend.
And I no way for Japan into former players, no Bia Beno into a delegation of Muba Stadium. I bear 5-6 man, so and Nina one who protecting Union Kitwa and Jagrelish Moody on Beno Nache.
On share the Japanese older. Why have it taken 100 years for someone to break his record?
Yeah.
Because his goal scoring record a year astonishing. At his age.
Yeah.
At his age.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. And it's likely so be improved because Mbappe be man competition kakra and competition mo be also improve. So Mbappe ball no so ball and it will be good for the game. It's clear said on Mbappe the two guys on Mbappe replacing Messi.
I'm never play what best. What best Mbappe Haaland. Yeah, said this it. Freddie Adu no mzo be ibao na.
Freddie Adu.
Oh. Okay.
Now, when you chose the Goliath in a baby, I see.
It's a something robot. I'm going to. Hey.
Because baby Odun is yet to settle.
What's that?
22 years. Say Vinicius born up, but he said next bear 5 year baby hit. Baby Abu say Vinicius a bobo because he Messi and Ronaldo from 21 now a baby bear 23 or 24 no. Near him say Omudo mu picker 25 26 no ma hit mu pick. But we no munya onya settle. And chairman of Dortmund, the players around Dortmund, with me share a number of goals. No, well, Dortmund about a higher team that is Man City. So check the all-time top scorers in the UEFA Champions League, top 10. No, Ubon say Obia Ebo Tima Champions League form. It's either Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Chelsea. Until the Ruud van Nistelrooy, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Shevchenko, AC Milan, Chelsea, Raul Gonzalez Blanco, Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo, wabo Manchester, wabo Real Madrid, wabo Juventus. He's now back to Manchester United. Lionel Messi, FC Barcelona, Thomas Müller, Bayern Munich. Enti omo raise standard na. E Chelsea, omo sa e move to team Champions League. They are among the elite. Abrante when wabo Dortmund and wabo Man City. In the next 5 years, imagine say Man City acquire be about 2 or 3 years. Omuntimi enter the Champions League. There's another motivation for Erling Haaland. Some motivation here say, let me move to a team. Minim say Champions League metimi ajibi. Either Barcelona, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Obetimo move to any of the teams. Until he's here to settle and me assure say at this age, no any goals na ocean. Chairman, the biani aka say obi anim adichemu nsem. No obi anim se bedu baby a ye ba benya player bia by his numbers. Ebedu baby even Ronaldo and Lionel Messi say obi overtake your man. Today that is the discussion.
Well, God Freddy, go Jacoba.
Yeah.
Now, when he said the last Saturday, dog we said about Haaland and Mbappe, and you felt say it was Haaland.
Yeah.
And Abrante, so far how many games in the season? Saying 19 goals.
In 12 in 19. 19
goals in 12 games. I mean,
so for me, the Americans say the system around him, is probably the best system for him. Because Saturday night, Friday?
Saturday.
Americans say, he's so disciplined. With City playing, what they do is until someone gets into the zones at Omama Kiamano, you don't get involved. It is some of the City players that are trained. Most of the time, they tell you they don't really enjoy playing for City. And you'd be so surprised that you'd expect Manchester City born as much as the youth players, and because you're not really allowed to go out of a zone until the ball gets into your zone. And with Haaland, the smartest, I think he's one of the smartest strikers we've ever had, because he stays in the zone that they've asked him to stay. So what normally happens is until the ball be in the zone, they don't train. As all the working ball now, I'm working and as he drew a zone now gets involved. And anytime he gets involved, then there's a goal straight away. And with City, so that you can tell, the chances creation, who plays even last year, the goals and you can tell, goals no beshane there. And Yemen want to be honest.
How do you stop him? I mean, that's what. Of course, I would love to see him play against maybe a Bayern, against Real Madrid, and all this. But we should say, we will be tough stop him. If it's a cut the supplies channels in here.
Anytime I order Man City, one thing I know is you're watching so be defending against Man City, by all means they will score. So what you tend to do is you try and open up and play. So there be also be chances to score. But so you're watching so be defending against them as much as possible. By all means, you be a game now will lose you. Or anytime I'm about Liverpool, I am really cautious because I'm going to say Liverpool will be last year especially. But we are watching said we United game no almost 6-4 in the second half no. United will pin up and half no more. But first half no your man so me defending now. Where do you machine? To pin up now no more. And my psychologically no defenders also start to think oh and no money everybody is here making sure say you be defending as much as possible. But one yes and defenders in the bottom start to play now how.
Having Mahmoud in Arsenal stop home. Saliba be do one simple. They say league any on April. Na league say one April.
Obi abegini dio.
The man can say league any on April.
Okay.
What you say?
They say money Man City in April league no.
Na o dey table 1 April.
Such a man ye. Ye bako World Cup ye ba.
Na World Cup ye be come to nya bobo.
Ye be to abo.
They be do any Man City ya team be.
Okay.
Oh. Eti say Ben White ni Saliba no. No more fan this side.
Say no obi anim say Arsenal tough for team.
I don't know who's dia. I don't know who's.
Okay. Enya chairman. Bet me ajibe 7 no.
7. Yeah, we do. Aston Villa go na more one.
Arsenal. Edabe money Man City na Edabe.
Really Man City. Edabe.
Sunday yeah.
There be about yes. Liverpool now. There be Liverpool ni ya na
6 na Man U there na be number you know.
Yeah, they no be because even possess it said you must possess no. And we have Gabriel. Yeah, we have Gabriel Jesus. So
you have the men.
We have the men to stop. But Haaland is not ready.
Yeah.
But he's a beast. I mean, me but coach at 8:22.
He's a ultimate player. Be not Obay. I know I fit in so quickly, and like I said, the reasons are said he knows his job really well, and the job and the people around him. Now my Jumana so easier man. It is a time a Pep for Barcelona na Thierry Henry Bomano. Most of the time, because the Henry was used to say, "Oba gets so much involved in the game." No, yeah, not Pep and time using none of both. But also we've went on my touches. Also 2 pen of Vinya so 2 goals and all, which for me is the best signing for this.
I'm not talking about the lifestyle of players. It looks like Abrante will be very disciplined. The kind of work can Papa no my on home very good. Oh, they all setting him. When you try to be by 25, you know, I throw na video. We will have a nightclub, navi.
I wouldn't say it's on nightclub that. The good thing is never pano ball pay. And there's no better club to play for now as we speak than be a possibly Real Madrid, Man City, Barcelona, necessarily. And if you happen to say, oh, at the age of 22, Man City, by all means, there's so much around him. So when to me I'm control but God being so good, no, never pana ball pay. Never pana knows that everything that comes with football. Semne sebio, semne club, semne yama with me so we're sharing from afar. I mean, who knew that to be honest, but we're sharing from afar. Psychologically, you could tell say he's up there and he's got the best people around him.
Well, Champions League. Kakrebi. Obi, Mr. Jefferson Christian, coach na Imram. Na Imra is your local, because is it there? I did, but Imra Chelsea to know name.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that Michael and Ibeje, resurgence. Go. The last time I can say, I did agent. Yeah, I hope that your player will play well.
Absolutely.
And my value no cost so.
Absolutely.
And now James played so well.
Yeah, played so well, especially in the second half.
Yes.
I mean, the goal no share any day in Ukraine. I'm saying Carvajal, no money, Daniel Alves, no more quality, some share goals. And the cross for Aubameyang was amazing. Second clean sheet of the season against the Italian champions. 3 goals, you know. 3 against AC Milan. Confidence now and I'm sure say Chelsea will bounce back in more bounce back in a grand style. Thiago Silva amazing as well as always. I'm saying Graham Potter ne Thomas Tuchel na formation tactics no too much of a difference, but we know so more attacking, more midfielders ni pushy ball ni more. There's a lot of fluidity and yes structured. So ujina tools, ujina, you know, Obiano to me contribute to the various phases of the game. And Conor Gallagher last 15 or so 10 minutes by nenya bad. Amando Broja so any chance. English boys no so yeah there with Chelsea anisa. And to be the second, yes, I want to say Salzburg 4 and a lead this group, no. But until Milan 4, so Ebenya ebenya omo injured players ne back no San Siro game ne be but first goal no mo consider Fofana goal no o share a club in the shape of Ace not Thiago Silva winning headers ne bebre and AC Milan a club omo Paolo Maldini, Costa Queta, Franco Baresi, Nesta, history of top defenders. And to be very frank with you, Obo Bello, Pierre Nkuku, Tomori, and Obo Sergino Dest, and Odi Chipra. That goal is the weakest defense you can have. Rafael Leao, so first half, in fact, ball Nankasa the Milan ball first half but the second half was totally poor. England furniture intensity in the second half, and the Biano English Nina results over the Italians. I really do say psychological or say but good time to be a Chelsea fan, I'm sure, sir. This season, yes, Man United are not doing too well. Chelsea are having their challenges. Liverpool are having their challenges. So it looks like, say, Arsenal, Man City, to an extent, Spurs. But this season, say, Graham Potter's shots, yes, so vibe ni there could be a problem, and I'm sure so Aubameyang special goals, because in experience and the exposure and I think say you're better than Lukaku in how Chelsea play in the 3-4-3 formation. So I'm positive for Chelsea. They could cause some surprises this season.
Okay.
I am the past coach who has seen. Baby, England for an spoiled for choices in a national team right by position. Trent Arnold, Reece James, Kyle Walker, and a Trippier of Newcastle United. Now, say most Liverpool supporters in a pussy for Trent to start ahead of Kyle Walker and a branch of friend Reece James. But the Reece James to also say it makes their case. As a Trent Arnold case waiting a little, because another game, he became the youngest Chelsea player not only to score a goal in a Champions League game, but to provide an assist also. Enra, no, 22 years, 301 days. In a Champions League night, a game Chelsea needed to win, and all provide the assist, no side a goal. Now the difference between me, in my own estimation, between Reece James and the Trent, and say Trent will be a Trent speciality. So attacking wise, or excellent. But I question Reece James at the side and I can ball home. But was Owadia Trent intimate in terms of defending also. It's your ultimate defending and also me attacking. And then the Juma because he was supposed to defend against Rafael Leao. Very tough customer. And then on just one occasion, Rafael Leao, 1v1. It's me beat a branch of Henry James. In the first half. Fofana free mono. How many we be shame mono?
And no so share Champions League in BT for no. Na omo outline say first half na Rafael Haaland. And the second half, decided say he's going to go physical on him.
In the second half,
in the second half,
in the second half, he hit him up on the major. So by the second half, hit him up now. I think, in fact, it was all about him. In terms of 1v1 versus Rafael, no, you're aggressive on him, and the audacity. Say you are defending against such a player, but Obetimia Sajan was calling to provide an assist and still score that goal from that acute angle.
The goal was good.
Chairman, I have no doubt said Trent will go to the World Cup. Eddie Obokobi. But I have no doubt say Reece James will start for the national team.
Trent going to the World Cup, nice you.
Trent, there was so called. Now one about free kicks no.
Free kicks.
No, I was on player
because
free kick.
Now say delivery for you, Martin Samuel Yadibi, and clearly there's Trent to think. We go here no Kawaka.
Kawaka were proud. No prior.
Now,
abdomen injury. I'm not name the extent. So, Sanyaka 46 days. One Kawaka be conscious. And Trent is better than Trippier.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. But, as we speak, but once Trippier is trusted in the system more than Trent is.
For my coach, that sounded good, mama.
Yeah, Trent. Trippier more trusted in the system because of his
The system he plays up at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
On bet Trent Robert Kokabano,
and Trent, we all know his defensive duties is not the best. Also, started as a midfielder, defensive midfielder as a youth player. Technically, we know how good he is, the long passes and everything. But when it comes to the defensive side of the game now, especially with England sometimes playing as free back now, Okon anymore and as in a 1v1 situations, compared to Reece James, as Christian said, kind of. Or the goals are kind of game, or the assists are kind of game. Now on the defensive lane, so he's one of the best in the system. It's possibly no. I mean, on the best at it, as we all know. Now, be a Trent, and it depends on what happens with.
But there's John Stones. John Stones to me was right back.
No, but also what designated right backs are. There's no point of you bringing John Stones to play there because most of the time.
Stones, you watched him a brilliant goal from a right back position about 2 weeks ago.
I always say, semi-sign player, not a semi-book player. When you're a defender, you have to be able to defend before you can attack. And I heard John Stones with how Reece James be quite up and down, especially to get up and down. We heard John Stones won't mean quite up and down as much as you want. But by all means, we the goals are kind of games and only BBR. But for me, Trippier, any Reece James or Honoma, Trent Arnold stands no chance.
Oh, but I like the element of set pieces. And
Trippier is one of the good best ones.
Yeah, but
Trippier going better than Trent. When it comes to
England, I think last year they're about Omani central midfield.
Trippier.
No.
Trent. Yeah, because he knows.
Yes. So obetumi one set piece, obetumi a variety. So in TM5 say England versus Iran, 79th minute 0-0. Obetumi introduce Trent and some creative players. Ubenya set piece be. Then there's a goal. Trent there still now I've got the love for him. But Reece here well balanced.
Yes.
All round, one-on-one defending, solid guys. So I think sir, and coach I was here G2 say competition no more players no me sure say Reece Oboria no akọ hey Trent so ball saying that kind of so Obia no person beating the young to that's height and yes, Reece is the best so far.
Yeah,
Reece is the best. Reece is the best. But Trent, Mamu Maye, Trent in free.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Trent, dear. Free kick no boy and dear Miss Ramu. I was saying I didn't. I'm going to call World Cup. Trent,
Sagi Varenko Jai. But the Trent of the
also.
But money.
But ye Trent, ye Reece free one. We need to also study Thiago Silva. How are you remaining athletic even at this age? Enra Obi Edikaka before some beshegu no now attack corner kicks twice. Third one a buy no and was a pinball na omontime defend there for fan at the ball to attenum. Now I think the first one cried a free kick. The defending from AC Milan Obi Edikaka Canada. Italian class, they are noted for proper defending. But how do you allow a player like taller player like a branch of Thiago Silva on mark? No a pinball no na keeper na apari ball to corner kick. Sa corner kick na ne baya. Wasa attack corner kick na e ma fofana de ball to atenemu. Apart from so attacking corner kicks, I am wondering 37-year-old centre back still playing at the highest level, very very strong. Italian teams could not defend against him. And I think says a young player now person ball longevity in footballer. These are some of the players you need to go to them and learn how they did it. Because at the level of branch friend Thiago Silva ball run it there. I was highly impressed.
Chelsea, especially before Omunemu Graham Potter now. The people were surprised how come Graham Potter Omu appointed. But Omu Todd Bowley he believed in business and he said to himself, listen, I want a long term rather than a short term. But the only problem we're seeing at the moment is with all these top players in Chelsea, when almost so much fluidity say be to me in a way games more after about 10 games what you need to be careful and say you might lose them as players. You don't lose them because they start to do your more PBA in a way. It's in a Pep but so he's so strict on say but with Graham Potter why a bit more fluid in a way say your pekakra but nonsense so I after 20 games now must start to lose now could catch a play be or no major na kofa problem kakraba. That's why we got to be careful.
Okay.
Na Kepa now asha se onya jide woni mu no so David asem wa chire o.
Say onya jide say come on.
No you save be pa hey Kepa.
The form name ba. Yeah. Almost splash cash no. But no way say security man. Koulibaly.
Well, so far as team now with the 3-0, might keep clean sheet there.
But Onwemu, how did you say? Was it okay?
5.5.
5.5.
The players who were defending against did not come to the party. Olivier Giroud was basically out of the game. Attacking wise, I did not see.
But it's going to be an interesting second leg.
San Siro.
San Siro. No. I would love to watch that game. I mean, because AC Milan will come all attacking because
Bomu here Mike me always goalkeeper Nitio and Andes no more Amadia will be an ordinary Milan performance.
Still amazing.
No, Chairman Bello Nkuku Gino Dest. The entire Chelsea to me attack his asset pieces. And say if you have a veteran center maybe a Simon Kaya. Obe say 90 corner kick ni free kick be at Thiago Silva EP me mo nya won fe. Okay fine, coaching staff na your money. Or more concerned about that, but there would have been a top defender, bad draw boys. Like, no, this can't happen again. Thiago Silva, Pim, because it's Bello, Pierre Nkuku, Tomori, Sergino Dest, and goalkeeper Chipra. No leadership at the back.
Okay, you're very nice. You're just send the Europa League. You say.
And then ya word and Ankasano player be on be arrested. Oh no crap. Omo ya de my bread. Obi relax.
But where so ukase ya enye.
No crap. Player be onimbo go be relaxing. Okay, meaning so player be onimbo na obebo match be. They Haaland ye. Ya be. And now here Real Madrid passing no. Ya who quality football over the last 2 days. Yeah, you person you need to relax.
Saliba bobo.
Arsenal more Europa League than
Europa this season, embed the power.
I'm
because you're
Manchester,
Man, you oh, enter Barcelona, Enter Barcelona. Juventus. Ayas, Baba.
Yeah, okay. Now we know could
ah, Mosa, we just like it. Barcelona.
Ah, yeah, International Wednesday.
Very critical. Said you last week.
Ejuna weekend Clasico no so. So Madrid the mamo dia.
That Clasico any weekend we.
Oh, Clasico any weekend.
There be.
Yeah, boss that we go to yeah.
Because it was here anyway, I tell you see on Yamra fee Yamra now, well, GFA launch elite talent identification program. I'm saying investing in youth football. I'm saying the wisest things any leader can do. I know in summer years of Kreku Aka. That be a kind about investing in youth football. I mean they say Coach Freddy Coach Freddy a lot of talents, our Coach Yomo and all that. How the system works there anyhow. They say you're investing in youth football. Yeah, the Bernard Lepret about you be scouted talents. I bet you talent you maybe I gonna have a be me the last time Freddie me okay say me chambekai you call Manchester now you share youth teams about okay say it is not possible say akori besi so Manchester Kurima onim ball bar Manchester City Manchester United enim no how they different how do they do it? Because they say ability is a talent identification.
Unse coast teams no. Okay, I mean say coast teams. My friends say coast teams are UK no. All the youth, especially the you cannot Sunday league teams. The local teams. Young fans say or Patase. If you call Patase, there be 10 local teams and Kulan teams every Saturday, Sundays or mobile. But what they tend to do is say they have scouts. Okay. And yet top scouts or maybe level 1 scouts are. What they do is share every Sunday league game. Say omuwie matches na ombe report on be a player omu na they feel say oba omu club on ma ebeye okay amomo to me reports na the technical directors no pick up and omu area technical directors so omu be pick up so omu pick up omono na ebe chese okay akla no yes ankohwe ne biem enti let's say me na me kwa akohwe player na some report na ba ebe ma obi nso akohwe no na obi nso another report but enti say report na ba na is similar what we tend to do is say on be invited most of the time for 6 weeks trial about 6 weeks trial now we decided whether some of them come development center and some about academy no it you go through a whole system and second with my academy player what I say but once we know a national team there no more yeah it's the most important people in this will be the scouts. Oh, I'll meet him there national team, which I first said okay about 2 years ago. I said, you hear regional national teams, be under 15s and under 14s. Say under 17 coach, be for players that a bit easier. If you can imagine, say 10 regions, last year were 10 regional national teams. Last year, fans here were 20 players in each regional national team. Now, what's that? 200 players. 200. So now 200 players, and let's say 2 right backs in each region. About 20 right backs in the whole of the country. And he said, under 17 coach, and as under 17 coaches, no PK under 17 teams in the Akoboy tournaments, and as for camping, we know where to go. And the everyone's here before Ashanti region right back now. That's what Moko Pram. Moko be a trial. That's Tamale for once right back and eba. That's why better than Ashanti region right back now. Straight away, everyone would know. Because Ashanti region technical director no eno omo nebeko omo coaches nebeko it is about tournaments be crowd pram honoma Christian this our player na by Christian e compare ne report to Tamale player na straight away no mums Tamale player we dey we better than ye dey no enti man under 17 adwuma easier for the national team because under 17 coaches na na koko picky players from secondary schools ne coast teams now around na most of the time they break it players be one more me say out and original national teams in say one fan say fa ebony right back na say fa kotokonso right back we be under 15s right back the fact say all national team regional national team doesn't mean say we guarantee the place so because you bet me so akohwe bia has baby say we di chance maybe o right back na better than be a kotoko right back na na bana it no no be training be 2 weeks 3 weeks na say okay this week member training me am right back be so asaba no see ahwe no na ehun say the BBS da the chances of say you better miss out on any player for the national team, they're very slim. In as much as sometimes you miss out. But your pin gate instead of maybe saying it for me, you know, is the best thing ever to do. I think it's a great idea. A great idea. You bet me Sanya man enough in a bema you under 17 the coaches and so focus on the jobs that they need to do. But for me the only problem now is still now needing national DNA. Absolutely. You need national DNA. You know, see, I'm trying to say, maybe Kumasi as a scout, not some behavior players.
Only what to look for. Absolutely.
No, I know what to look for because what will happen is a membership player for me, so it is even said to say the Christian can say me Reece James na say Obi prefer Trent Arnold. Then who decides on this? What's I say? But say what national DNA? Na see who say okay. National DNA saying you person right back here, left back here. If you cry left back, you should be able to say or then the right back and the right foot and so it me my pass. Defensive positions yes and awareness here there. Sanya man ni bit media cost scouting these players. But say your court na says okay, you set up a national team or a regional national team. They so almost one pilot no Accra. And some of them about all the other regions. It's in Accra no. How do we then decide say nipa we now say you don't carry national 15 setup now.
And moreover, within that, now me James and Combe release DNA no, and because DNA now was some release about 2 or 3 months ago. I don't know why it's still there. I don't know. Maybe
I always say says you subject to change. So we release baby omo drubia no we release cra no na say ene maybe was with time na yemfa say 10 years ago na Samolenkum all these other right backs are creating this year they might change. Because of Nkolano Ba omo hwe ni bia coaches say develop woman now. But as time e corner sano you bit me tweaking no. It doesn't necessarily have to be say for the next 5 years ni bia we ni equipe. But you shouldn't say say your original right backs na yenye omo nyina no. Similar you then tweak it knowing say sa players we na say no. Omo. It in sa criteria no near the Bakwa players no. Said they be a you lose our players not out of the net.
But within the DNA no so near be formation. Are we a 3-back team? Are we a 4-3-3 side? Are we a 4-2-3-1 side? I don't know. Maybe to say a basic idea was a Ghana. You who say whichever way from the damsels under 15 through to the national team, we're 4-3-3. We are a team that you will create into and also crown coach Otoado no, because in about 3 back, Adebeche 4, Adebeche 4-5-1. So are you picking wing backs or are you picking full backs? Are you picking wingers or are you picking central midfielders? Into your clarity, so Ghana is a 4-3-3 team, so there's no need to even train wing backs. Because in a 4-3-3, there's no need for a wing. Say a 3 backs, there's no need for wingers. Because you're being your central midfielders and wing backs. And even in a 3-back system, we will need a lot more centre backs. Inti, minimum date or more 2, abeshe 1 each. Because the DNA should be so clear that we know how to identify the talents based on the DNA. That's my problem.
What's the DNA? No, what happens in the DNA? No, doesn't necessarily show us the formation we play, but a boy may the players we need to bring in. So all I'm saying is, the DNA no, that it doesn't any formational. DNA formation. DNA no tells us exactly what formation we need in the system. Say perceivable. It's even say under 15s level on their own. So you try say no say 4-3-3 formation kwana was here bar. Most of the time there be a problem. But all I'm saying is under 14s and 15s in there needs to be fluidity. It is even say for right back should be able to play in a 5-3-2 formation. And I say he should be able to play as a wing back. He should be also able to play as a 4-back. What am I saying? It is a fat no formation on the youth level, especially at the age of 14-15, there will be a problem. Okay. It is for me, there need to be a bit more fluidity in your DNA, which allows these players to be better players that we need.
So now, yes, starting even before we design the DNA.
To be honest, my name say possible say this ground on my DNA in that maybe I won't release me and share. But my only problem is your first scouts and for player be mra. Scouts and no na the baby are a big crown. Don't get me wrong, you can't know what bribe baby and the player biaba. So how then does
bribe
so now so Oba so what I'm saying is you say kofa Asamoah Nebeba or no bar he needs to explain to us the into the Asamoah Nebeba say okay Asamoah you say waha say no ye and nuntina I feel say be over fit into the Ghana system but say Oba na say oh unimbonti na medena ba ebi an na nisu no nimbo. But he doesn't fit into the Ghana system. You're here for them to be able to choose under 15s and under 17s. Now, bit me abua, a bit me tackle all the way through to first team.
Well, I tell you for Coach Freddie, and I'll tell you, Coach Freddie, based in the UK, peak perform coaching. Coach Freddie coaching a number of our players. Say him say, "Oh, the busa wedding Katiani, you know, Diana." Okay, we because that's saying one-on-one, coaching no, because. I hear more Black Stars. Baby Jana Samojan Soha, Ghana's all-time top scorer. Baby Jana share more goals than a lot of our very, very, very top stars. Yabomudi, Messi, Ronaldo, now combined at the World Cup. Baby Jana she goes.
This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions,